So before I get into this video, first things first, parents, this one is not for you. This is for your student athlete. So if they're in the room, make sure they sit down and watch this video. If they're not in the room, call them into the room. If they're not in the house, hit that share button and send it directly to their phone and tell them they need to watch this. This is basically me going over what it takes to be a Division I athlete. When I always ask my athletes, anytime I'm speaking at an event or we're in the gym, whatever it may be, hey, what's your goal? I want to play Division I football, Division I baseball, Division I basketball. Sounds good, but it's really just something that they're programmed to say because they love the sport. So they say, hey, I want to go to the NBA. I want to go to the NFL. It's just more of a program. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go through a few key things that I consider the difference in being a Division I athlete or not. So these are the keys to get you there. So once again, this is for student athletes. That's who I'm talking to in this particular video. So make sure they're ready, grab your notebook, and let's take some notes and let's get right into it. So here's what it takes. First, the D. We have Division I offer, right? So what does the D stand for in my definition? The D stands for decide, right? You have to make a decision to be a Division I athlete. It isn't just going to happen. It isn't just coincidence. This is something that you have to sit down, you have to write it out, create your goals and say, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to play college sports at the Division I level. That's a decision, not a guess, not a gamble, not a coincidence. It has to be a decision. So the first thing you need to do as an athlete is sit down and really say, what am I trying to do? Do I really want to play Division I? Am I really willing to do what it takes to play Division I sport? Am I that committed? Am I willing to work to that level? These are the questions that you have to ask. And once you answer these questions, now you can make a decision. That's step number one. Next is the number one. This is, for this one goal. You have to have one goal, one mission. You can't have 6 or 7 different things that you're trying to accomplish because it's going to take away from you becoming that Division I athlete. So when I say one goal, I want you to say, my ultimate goal is to play a college sport at the Division I level. So now everything else that you do, your academics, your studying, your character, your discipline, everything else that you do needs to be in alignment with that number one goal. So the second one, we'll call it number one goal. That is to be a Division I athlete. So everything else you do needs to fit within the guidelines and the boundaries of that goal. I'm not saying, it's just basketball all day, every day. But what I am saying is every decision that you make should be geared towards this number one goal. If it's not, then you're going to be off track. If it's not, then you're not going to make it. So after you decide, after you make that decision to become a Division I athlete, number two, you have to have it as your number one goal. That's your mission. Everyone knows it. This is what you're trying to accomplish. Play at the Division I level. Now, let's get into the O. All right. Now, the O is opportunities. Long one. So opportunities. That is the next one. The O in D1 offer stands for opportunity. So what this means is I want you to really think, and I really would prefer you to write it down on paper. What are the opportunities that you have? Opportunity number one, you can go on YouTube now and look up videos and training, how to get faster, how to get stronger, how to get this. So these are the opportunities that you have access to. Your parents are probably supporting your sports. They're buying your cleats and your bats and all the different stuff that you need. So that's an opportunity. So as an athlete, you need to really define the opportunities that you have. What do you have access to? Your season's coming up. Your favorite coach, your dad or your mom played the sport before you, so they have some information. These are all opportunities that you can utilize to help you accomplish that goal of being a Division I athlete. So you have to be able to assess these opportunities and see where they fit, and then make sure you are utilizing these opportunities. Some people call it a circle. What are the things around you that literally are going to help you get to the next level? Those are your opportunities. So we're starting with decide, making that decision. Then we're going, making sure that this is your number one goal. This is your number one focus. And then we're going to look at what are the opportunities. What's around you? What can you use to make sure that you accomplish this goal in getting those Division I offers? All right, next one is our F. Our F is a big one. The F in this stands for family. Your family, your support system, the people in your household, the people that know what you're trying to do. They know that you've made this decision. They know this is your number one goal. They understand the opportunities. And now it's the family support. It's the people around you. And trust me, it doesn't take a bunch of people. It could be one, it could be two. But long as you have family and people around you that are supportive, that are keeping you accountable, keeping you on track, the ones that know that this is your goal. And if they see that you're off track or you're making some decisions that don't fit, they're going to let you know. They're not just going to turn their head. They're going to come say, hey, that's not going to help you become a Division I athlete. So you need to lock in. This is your family. This is the people that are closest to you, that understand what you're trying to accomplish, and they're willing to keep you accountable, keep you in line, and they're willing to support your journey, your mission of becoming a Division I athlete. Now, next F. Next F is friends. What about your friends, right? This is a very, very, very sensitive situation, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're hanging out with people that do not have a similar goal, that are not trying to accomplish things, that aren't on a mission to get better, then I'm going to tell you right now, those are not the right friends for you. Period. They're just not. They're not going to help you get to the next level. You're going to spend more energy helping them out of the mess and the things that they're creating than you're going to spend focusing on your goal. So your friends need to be people that are like-minded, people that it could be a different goal. It could be your goal is football, their goal is soccer. Doesn't matter. But they need to have something that they're trying to accomplish. It could just be, hey, straight A's. So they're on a mission. They're trying to study. They're trying to learn. They want to make sure they accomplish their goal. So if they have a goal, it doesn't have to be the same goal as yours, but they have to have a goal. You don't want to hang around with people that are just going with the wind, that just have no interest. They're just kind of doing whatever, because those are the people that ultimately are going to start to make bad decisions, because there's no accountability and they're not losing anything because they haven't set out to accomplish anything. So friends is going to be very, very, very important in this journey. So that's your next one. Now, the E, here it is, effort. Effort is a word that I use a lot with every athlete that I train, that I work with, that's in our program. Effort. What type of effort are you willing to give? Are you willing to give 100% in every single area? And let me help you. This is every area, not just on the field, not just the games, not just practice. I'm talking about every single area, academically, the classrooms, when it's time to study, time to do homework, when your assignments are due. Are you putting forth 100% effort? This has to be 100% if you want to accomplish that goal. You have to give 100% effort towards every single area of being a student athlete. This includes home, family, friends, everything that you're doing. You have to be committed 100% in order to accomplish this goal. This is a big goal. Becoming a Division I athlete is not easy. It's a very small percentage of athletes that actually accomplish this goal. So if you're going to be in that small percent, it's going to take these. This is what it's going to take. All right. So now, next one. Remember. This is the R. What does remember mean? Here's what it means in this context. Remember means, how often are you thinking about this goal? Because if we set this goal, we make a decision in January, we make it our number one goal, we look at our opportunities. If we go through all these steps, but we don't think about this on a day-to-day, then it's going to be very difficult to stay disciplined and stay in alignment. So when I put the word remember, what that means to me is every morning you're thinking, what could I do today to become better? To become a better student, a better athlete? What could I do training-wise? You know, how could I get better today? That's what it is. That's what remember. Remember could be writing it on the mirror in your bathroom. It could be having a notebook, putting it on your screensaver on your phone. So that way you see it over and over and over. And now you're just programming your mind to stay in alignment with what that goal is. So the last one is remember. You have to remember what the mission is, What are you trying to accomplish? If you remember the mission, it's going to help you stay in alignment. So let's go back through these very quickly. This is your quick 1 minute recap, 1 minute summary, and I want you to lock in and let's think about it. And then it's up to you to execute and go actually get your notes out and write these down. D1 offer. Number one, we have to decide. We have to make a decision that we want to play at the Division I level. Number one goal. It has to be your number one goal. Your number one mission has to be to accomplish this goal of being a Division I athlete. Opportunities. You have to look around you. See what opportunities are there. Family, friends, coaches, YouTube videos, whatever that looks like. People you follow on social media. What are the opportunities to help you get better? Family. Does your family know that this is your goal? Because if they know this is your goal, they're going to support. They're going to help. They're going to make sure you have everything you need if they see that you've decided and it is your number one goal. That's where family comes in. Your friends, make sure you're with the right crew. You are who you hang around. So you want to hang around people that are goal-oriented, that are on a mission to accomplish something. E, the E is for effort, 100% effort in every category. Not just practice, not just the games. Every single category. That's the classroom. That's at home. That's when it comes to taking care of your brother and sister. Every little detail, 100% effort. Be great at everything. The last one, I need you to remember. I need you to remind yourself daily that you're on a mission to become a Division I athlete. If you do this, if you take these steps, each one of them, and you take it 100% serious, this is going to increase your chances of getting that Division I scholarship by 1,000%. It's really going to help define the mission and the goal and what you're trying to accomplish. So I need you guys to lock in. Take this D1 offer layout. This is the framework for a Division I offer. And I want you to take that, maximize it, write it down, focus on it, remember, study it daily, remind yourself of the goal, and let's get to the next level. Now, if you need any help with this, if this is something you look at and say, man, I need to stay accountable, then reach out, send me a DM, whatever it takes, send me an email, and I'll reach out to you and I'll help guide you through this process. If you're a parent of a student athlete and you're struggling with the recruiting process, once again, shoot me a DM, shoot me an email, and I will make sure to do my best to help you throughout this process. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tapping in. Make sure you share it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you.